What if everything you've ever wanted, wealth, success, confidence, influence, freedom, began with a single thought? Not money, not connections, not luck, not even talent. Just one thought. Right now, somewhere in the world, someone with fewer resources than you is building an empire. Someone with less experience is changing their life. Someone who was once doubted, ignored, and underestimated is rising above every obstacle. Why? Because they discovered a truth most people never understand. Every great achievement begins in the mind. Before the skyscraper, there was an idea. Before the invention, there was imagination. Before the fortune, there was belief. Every millionaire, every leader, every visionary first saw success in their thoughts before they ever touched it in reality. And this is exactly what Napoleon Hill dedicated his life to teaching. He studied the world's most successful people and found one principle that connected them all. They controlled their thoughts before they controlled their circumstances. Most people wait for proof before they believe. Successful people believe first and then create the proof. That one thought, one powerful decision can become the turning point of your entire life. The question is, what thought are you feeding every single day? Is it fear or faith, doubt or vision, excuses or action? Because your future is being built by the thoughts you repeat. Stay with me until the end, because the lessons you're about to hear may completely change the way you see success forever. Lesson 1. Thoughts become reality. The human mind is the most sophisticated biological machine in existence, operating as a psychic garden where the seeds of suggestion are constantly being sown. To understand that thoughts become reality is to recognize that our internal dialogue acts as a blueprint for our external architecture. Every skyscraper, every symphony, and every social movement existed first as a flickering pulse of thought before it ever took physical form. When we speak of the mind as fertile soil, we are acknowledging its inherent neutrality. The soil does not care whether you plant nightshade or nourishment. It simply provides the environment for growth. If you allow the weeds of cynicism, the thorns of self-doubt, and the brambles of fear to take root, your subconscious mind will dutifully cultivate a life defined by those very limitations. This isn't mysticism, it is the psychological phenomenon where our perceptions dictate our possibilities. If you constantly dwell on failure, your brain's reticular activating system RAS begins to filter the world through a lens of scarcity. You will overlook opportunities because you are hyper-focused on risks. You will miss the open door because you are staring so intently at the wall. This mental preoccupation with limitation inevitably leaks into your physical reality. Your body language becomes defensive, your speech becomes hesitant, and your energy becomes repellent to those who might otherwise help you. Your actions become a physical manifestation of your mental insecurity. Conversely, when you feed your mind with a clear vision of possibility, you are essentially reprogramming your internal GPS. You begin to notice resources, people, and coincidences that align with your dominant thoughts. Success is not a random lightning strike. It is the natural harvest of a mind that has been consistently sown with purpose and discipline. In the seminal work Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill emphasizes that thoughts mixed with emotion become powerful magnetic forces. A cold, clinical thought has very little transformative power. It is only when a thought is infused with the heat of passion, the weight of conviction, or the intensity of love that it gains the momentum required to alter physical reality. This emotional charge acts as a bridge between the conscious desire and the subconscious execution. When you visualize your success with such intensity that your heart races and your palms sweat, you are convincing your nervous system that this reality is already unfolding. This alignment creates a psychological momentum that is nearly impossible to stop, as it removes the friction between what you want and what you believe you deserve. The life you live tomorrow is not a product of luck or the whims of fate. It is the compounded interest of what you think today. Every moment spent in mental rehearsal for a better life is an investment in that future. When you choose your thoughts carefully, you are exercising the only true freedom a human being possesses, the sovereignty over their own consciousness. This requires a ruthless level of self-awareness. You must become the gatekeeper of your own mind, refusing entry to the toxic narratives of the common world. By deliberately choosing thoughts of abundance and resilience, you are not ignoring the challenges of the world, but rather equipping yourself with the internal tools necessary to overcome them. Reality is malleable, and your thoughts are the tools of the sculptor. Lesson 2: Desire creates direction. A common misconception about success is that it is born from a gentle wish or a casual "wouldn't it be nice" attitude. In truth, greatness never starts casually. It is birthed from a burning desire, a psychological obsession that consumes the middle ground of mediocrity. A wish is a weak, flickering candle that is easily extinguished by the first gust of hardship. A burning desire, however, is a forest fire that feeds on the very obstacles meant to stop it. When you have a genuine desire, your mind stops looking for reasons why something can't be done and starts solving the puzzle of how it will be done. This intensity of intent narrows your focus, eliminating the distractions that typically derail those who are only half interested in their goals. Wishing and hoping are the hallmarks of a passive life. They place the power of your destiny in the hands of external forces, luck, timing, or the charity of others. Maybe someday is a mental trap that keeps your potential locked in a perpetual future that never arrives. A real desire, however, creates immediate energy. It compels you to get out of bed earlier, to stay up later, and to study harder than the average person. This energy isn't derived from caffeine or external motivation. It comes from an internal spring of purpose. When your desire is crystalline and specific, it provides a sense of direction that acts like a compass in a storm. You no longer wander aimlessly through life's complexities. You move with the precision of a predator toward its prey. History is littered with brilliant, talented individuals who accomplished nothing of note because they lacked the fire of commitment. Conversely, the annals of achievement are filled with ordinary people who became extraordinary simply because they refused to be denied. The most successful people aren't always the ones with the highest IQs or the most prestigious degrees. They are the ones with the highest desire quotient. They are the ones who are so committed to their vision that they are willing to undergo the ego death of being wrong, the embarrassment of failing publicly, and the exhaustion of the long grind. When your commitment is absolute, you develop a level of persistence that makes you virtually invincible to the typical stresses of the professional world. When your desire becomes stronger than your excuses, your entire biological and psychological makeup shifts. Excuses are the defense mechanisms of the ego, designed to protect us from the pain of failure. But a burning desire views failure as a mere data point, not a verdict. To find your true direction, you must ask yourself, what do you want so badly that failure is no longer an option? This question strips away the superficial goals, the money, the status, the approval, and gets to the core of your mission. When you find the answer to that question, you have found your purpose. Once your purpose is identified, the universe seems to rearrange itself to accommodate your progress. Desire is the fuel and direction is the path. Together they make the journey toward greatness inevitable. Lesson 3: Faith multiplies power. Faith is often misunderstood as a passive state of blind optimism or a religious sentiment detached from practical reality. In the context of achievement, however, faith is a highly active, muscular, cognitive state. It is the ability to maintain your forward momentum even when the current results are invisible, or worse, discouraging. Faith is the intellectual conviction that your labor is not in vain, even when the seeds you have planted are still deep underground. It is the bridge between the invisible world of ideas and the visible world of results. Without faith, a person is at the mercy of their immediate environment. With faith, a person becomes the master of their environment by adhering to an internal truth that the world has not yet recognized. The journey of every pioneer, entrepreneur, and artist is paved with rejection, setbacks, and moments of profound doubt. These are the filters of life, designed to weed out those who do not truly believe in their mission. What separates winners from quitters is not the absence of doubt, but the presence of a faith that is larger than that doubt. When you have faith, you interpret a no as a not yet or a wrong direction rather than a final judgment on your worth. This belief system allows you to maintain your emotional equilibrium in the face of chaos. It gives you the grit required to endure the dip, that long, dark period between the excitement of a new start and the realization of a massive goal. When you believe in your vision long enough and with enough intensity, your confidence begins to permeate your every action. This isn't just about feeling good, it's about the quality of your output. A person operating out of faith works with a level of precision, creativity, and charisma that is impossible for the skeptic to replicate. Your subconscious mind picks up on this confidence and begins to influence your micro-behaviors, your tone of voice, your eye contact, and your ability to take calculated risks. This internal shift begins to influence your reality because people are naturally drawn to those who project a sense of certain destiny. Faith acts as a force multiplier, taking your standard effort and imbuing it with a magnetic quality that attracts the right partners and opportunities. Faith is the alchemy that turns ordinary effort into extraordinary achievement. It is the X factor that allows a small startup to disrupt a massive industry or an athlete to overcome a career-ending injury. It provides a psychological second wind when everyone else has collapsed from exhaustion. By refusing to let the current facts of your life dictate your future truth, you are tapping into a power that transcends logic. You are operating on the level of potentiality rather than actuality. When you consistently act as if your success is inevitable, you create a self-fulfilling prophecy. Faith is the ultimate power because it is the only force capable of sustaining a human being through the inevitable fires of transformation. Lesson 4: Persistence defeats resistance. Resistance is a fundamental law of the universe. Just as an airplane requires the resistance of air to generate lift, a human being requires the resistance of life to build character and success. Life will test your commitment not because it is cruel, but because greatness must be earned to be sustained. There will be delays that seem unfair, failures that feel final, and criticism that cuts to the bone. These moments are the crucibles of achievement. Most people view resistance as a sign to stop, but the high achiever views it as proof that they are moving in a direction worth going. If there is no resistance, you are likely coasting downhill, and if you are coasting, you are following the path of least resistance, which leads to a mediocre life. The most tragic stories are not those of people who failed, but of those who quit right before their breakthrough. There is a psychological phenomenon where the difficulty of a task spikes just before the finish line. This is the darkest before the dawn effect. Success often hides behind the final obstacle, specifically designed to ensure that only the most persistent reach the prize. Persistence is the ability to maintain your burning desire and your faith in the face of repeated demoralizing defeat. It is the refusal to accept any outcome other than the one you have envisioned. While talent is a head start, persistence is the engine that actually completes the race. In the long run, the world belongs to those who simply refuse to leave the field. We often idolize talent, but history shows that talent without persistence is a common tragedy. There are countless brilliant individuals living in obscurity because they lack the stomach for the long fight. The ones who win are often those who are willing to be bored, willing to be tired, and willing to be misunderstood for years on end. Persistence is a form of self-discipline that allows you to override your feelings with your values. It means showing up when you don't feel like it, making the call when you're afraid of the answer, and staying the course when the smart people tell you to cut your losses. It is the ultimate differentiator in any competitive field. You must internalize the belief that your breakthrough may be closer than you think. This isn't just a motivational platitude, it is a strategic mindset. By assuming that the next attempt, the next meeting, or the next hour of work could be the tipping point, you maintain the high level of performance necessary to capitalize on that breakthrough when it arrives. Persistence builds a cumulative pressure. Like water dripping on a rock, your consistent efforts eventually wear down the hardest obstacles. Every day you refuse to stop, you are increasing your luck surface area. Keep going, because the only way to truly fail is to withdraw from the game. As long as you are still in pursuit, victory remains a mathematical probability. Lesson 5: Master your mind, master your life. The external world is a giant mirror, reflecting the internal state of the observer. If your mind is a chaotic landscape of fear, confusion, and negativity, you will see a world that is hostile, confusing, and limited. You cannot build a mansion on a foundation of sand, and you cannot build a successful life on a foundation of mental instability. Most people spend their entire lives trying to rearrange the furniture of their external world, changing jobs, changing partners, changing cities, while ignoring the fact that they are bringing the same cluttered mind to every new environment. True mastery begins with the realization that the internal world is the cause and the external world is merely the effect. When you develop discipline, focus, and emotional control, you stop being a victim of your circumstances and start being the architect of your destiny. Emotional control does not mean suppressing your feelings, it means having a mind that is broad enough to contain those feelings without being hijacked by them. When you are disciplined, you are no longer a slave to your moods or the opinions of the crowd. You develop an internal command center that allows you to stay calm in the storm and focused in the chaos. This shift transforms your relationship with the world. You stop reacting to what happens and start creating what you want. You transition from a reactive state of survival to a creative state of leadership. The hallmark of a mastered mind is the total abandonment of the blame narrative. Blame is the act of giving away your power. When you blame the economy, your upbringing, or your boss, you are essentially stating that these things have more control over your life than you do. A master of their own mind takes radical responsibility for everything in their experience. This responsibility is not a burden, it is the ultimate source of freedom. If you are the cause of your problems, you are also the solution to them. By leading yourself first, you gain the moral authority and the strategic clarity to lead others. You move from being a passenger in the vehicle of life to being the driver who chooses the destination. The greatest battle you will ever fight is not with a competitor, a critic, or a system. It is the silent, ongoing battle within the confines of your own skull. It is the struggle between your higher self, the one who dreams, plans, and aspires, and your lower self, the one who fears, procrastinates, and seeks comfort. This internal conflict is the source of all human drama. If you can win the battle against your own excuses, your own laziness, and your own self-imposed limitations, the world will have no choice but to yield to you. Win the battle for your attention, win the battle for your beliefs, and win the battle for your habits. Win that internal war, and you will find that the external world has already been won. Success doesn't begin with opportunity. It doesn't begin with perfect timing. It doesn't begin with money, talent, education, or background. Success begins with one powerful thought. One thought that says I am capable. One thought that says I will not quit. One thought that says my future will be greater than my past. This is what Napoleon Hill understood better than most. He knew that the mind is the starting point of every fortune, every achievement, every transformation, and now the question becomes, what thought will you choose today? Will you choose fear or courage? Will you choose excuses or action? Will you choose comfort or growth? Because every day, whether you realize it or not, you are programming your future through your thoughts. Your habits come from your thoughts. Your decisions come from your thoughts. Your destiny is shaped by your thoughts. And somewhere inside you right now, there is an idea, a dream, a vision that could completely transform your life. But it needs your belief. It needs your commitment. It needs your action. So starting today, guard your mind, feed your vision, protect your purpose, and never underestimate the power of one focused thought. Because that single thought could become the moment everything changes, and your success story could start today.